man, A-Ray Adrianza, will be the next to bat. Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First delivery to him on the way. Blake Swihart will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Kirilloff. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and here's Donaldson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him 3rd best on this Royals ball club. And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. The 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, Jorge Soler.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Maikel Franco. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nicky Lopez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, no balls and a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
That's Bolter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here's the 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Darryl. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Tyler Clippard trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate now, Edward Olivares, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Royals are on top, 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Brendan Rodgers. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Stepping into the box, Ryan McBroom. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Changeup called strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Schweihart has it. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1. Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike one. Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Adrianza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. KC down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Ian Kennedy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ian Kennedy.
Last half of the 7th here, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Olivares is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Blake Schweihart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Kirilloff. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
The right fielder, number 12.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 the count. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Jose Alvarado enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Alvarado.
Maikel Franco will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Runner goes for second. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Nicky Lopez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Alvarado is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Edward Olivares, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through. A base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2, and he is in there.
Now back, left fielder, Ryan.
Trevor May gets the call as he'll pitch. Striding in once again, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now back,
digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. He pulls this one into right. Soler is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Brendan Rodgers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Late that time for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Final strike for the Twins. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Perez corrals it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first. After striking out, Max Kepler will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
At the ball.
2 out with the man at first. Runner going a second time. Taken high and deep to right. Soler going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
I have to protect that. He's going to call it.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Josh DeMont takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Alex Kirilloff will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Mondesi moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Kansas City Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jacob Junis earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs to 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Juice, no.